Welcome back, everyone. One of the big concerns right now about President Trump's tariffs is what will happen with China, and specifically our energy industry. Look, China needs our oil, it needs our coal, it needs our liquefied natural gas. Now, Joe Biden already decimated our liquefied natural gas exports, but China's leveling tariffs on our energy sector. But we run a massive trade deficit with China, which is why I don't think they can really hurt us when we run a $1 trillion deficit to China. If we were running surpluses, it most certainly would hurt us. I want to bring in with me now an expert on the energy sector. He is a West Virginia state senator, chairman of the West Virginia Energy Industry and Mining Committee in that legislative body. Senator Chris Rose is with us. Senator, welcome.
Thanks for having me on, Grant. Thank you for letting us on.
Absolutely. So, look, West Virginia, the oil and gas industry, just like where I am in Texas, very important. What are you making of the tariffs China has now laid back on the United States?
What I make of them, actually, despite the mainstream media's hysteria, it's actually a golden opportunity for American energy to enter that golden age. Because listen, folks, China needs America a lot more than we need China. So far as our energy outsourcing efforts, China is about 5 to 7%, depending on the fluctuation in the markets of our coal, oil, and gas consumption. We actually could partner with allies in Italy, in India, and other European nations to actually meet the demand of our energy producers here in our country. And I've actually been having talks with the Department of Energy and some folks in these other countries I mentioned about, instead of buying from China, buy from America to offset what the tariffs would have done through China by just sending our energy elsewhere.
So, Senator, when it comes to liquefied natural gas, Joe Biden basically decimated that market. Are you seeing it come back?
Absolutely. So here in West Virginia, we already have 2 gas-fired power plants on the way. That's going to be huge boost to the natural gas industry, not only in West Virginia, but to Ohio and Pennsylvania as well. You know, we're in a unique position here with, we're within 40% of the East Coast. We could be the energy hub for not only America, but also the European allies that are actually, dependent upon China's energy. Look, this has been a one-way thing for decades. President Trump is not doing anything but trying to get a free and fair market for the United States. And West Virginia and Texas and other energy states are standing readily available and by to fill the energy needs of this country and all of our allies. We can beat China in this trade war. We just have to unleash the energy underneath their feet to get it done.
Okay, so in the end, do you think America comes out on the winning end of what's going on between China and America?
Absolutely. So not only is American energy going to be unleashed by Trump's America First policies, manufacturing is going to boom as a result. So more and more of this energy will be consumed domestically. And that means that we don't have to even worry as much about, exporting to international markets. And it's going to be good paying jobs for Americans. It's going to be America first. It's going to be wage increases. President Trump was doing this in his first term. This is nothing new. Prices will not go up to American consumers. But one thing that will happen is a manufacturing boom that we have not seen in 100 years.
Yeah, you're very right. All you have to do is look back in history. And President Trump did this before. We saw no rise in prices whatsoever. And this amounts to China, a very small portion of the amount of energy and our exports going to China. It's not a big portion that we're talking about. So I'm with you on this. West Virginia State Senator Chris Rose, I appreciate you coming on tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Grant.